people want to say my bicep tore, it was a rupture. No, I can't shower myself.
Nope.
I can't sleep properly. I can't eat my food properly. They said to me, you was only a couple of days away from us not being able to do the surgery. It gets dark.
For sure.
You see a lot of world champions, when they retire, it gets dark for them too, because boxing's all they know. I was 10 months and going through whatever I was going through. Boxing doesn't make me. I just do boxing.
Today's guest is Khalid, the Bengali Tiger Ali. Had a little bit of a hiatus due to an injury, but he's back. He's back with WBM, and we're really looking forward to seeing what's going on with him in his career. Mr. Ali, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, first of all. Thank you for having me.
Right. I was just saying to you before we bang record, like I was at the Denzel Bentley, Mark Morrison show. And like for me, you stood out that night. Like you had obviously the braids like we were talking about. The York Hall went mental when you came out. We're like, who is this kid? Like,
yeah, I was only 2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
so I must have stand out for that 100%.
Proper stood out. Like the crowd went mental. You put on a show that night. You beat that kid up.
Yeah,
like
it was he was up until then. He was probably the toughest guy I fought, because what I initially thought was he just came just for a paycheck, right?
Nah.
Because he got blown out by one guy, he got blown out by Joshua Frankham.
Yeah.
So in my head, I was still new to the pro game, right? So I was thinking, maybe just come just for the rounds, I blow him out easily. And then I'm pounding him round 1, pounding him round 2, pounding him round 3. He's just surviving. I can see in his eyes, if I got too tired, he'll try to take me out. So yes, he was pretty tough. He's pretty tough. Very nice guy as well. He is.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like there's not that many fighters that ain't, right? It's one of them things. But yeah, like we were saying, like the crowd was insane. I was saying to you before, there was a guy that me and my boy Jesse, you know, thoughts and prayers for Jesse Page, because he just vanishes no matter what he's doing. If anyone's seen Jesse, please let us know. But there was a guy that was like in full garb. He had medals on. He had sunglasses.
Tiger.
He had the best.
Tiger. Yeah, we know
What
you're
a
talking
guy.
about. Tiger is a big supporter. He's been there since the first fight.
Yeah.
He's a very loyal supporter. He's always come to all my fights. All my fights he supports. And he brings the crowd with him as well. So, you know, at that stage in my career, the more tickets, the better.
Well, of course.
For any prospect.
Yeah, this is it, right?
So I got so much, me and my team got so much love for Tiger as well. And even him hearing this will be smiling.
You're a Bethnal Green local boy, innit?
Brick Lane.
Brick
Lane.
Very-
Bethnal Green,
very
Brick Lane's
specific.
different.
Yeah.
But as a whole, just in East London,
Yeah.
just local.
That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, just local.
That's what it is. People give us a bad rap, but like, let's be honest. You wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
No, we don't. North London, I don't like North London.
Nah, I'm not really a big fan.
Northwest, no.
Long.
Southeast, too scary.
Southeast, yeah, this is it. Like,
Southeast
East
too
gets
scary.
this bad rap, right?
Yeah.
Southeast, like anyone that's been to Erith, like you're just like, oh mate,
Woolwich.
Woolwich.
Them type
I
of
used to live in
sites.
Woolwich for a bit. It was
Crazy.
madness.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
So,
crazy.
guys, like, where have you been?
Man, I've been injured. I've been
happened?
injured. This is the question I've been getting the past 15 months. Where have you been? Because before on my last fight, I was talking. I want a title. I want this. I want that.
You was on the path.
I was on the path. I was the next
you
fight.
8-0, right?
Yeah, the next fight was meant to be for a title, anyways.
Yeah,
but in sports,
happens.
it happens. I don't want to swear, but
It happens.
it happens. I got injured. If anything, that fight taught me I got a lot of heart and grit.
Yeah,
Because people want to say my bicep tore, it was a rupture.
Oh.
Rupture is different to a
Yeah,
tear.
yeah.
A tear, you're okay. A rupture, my two, if you guys know this, any of you geeks out there, you got a long head and a short head in the bicep.
Yep.
Both heads ripped.
Yep.
And the tendon got mashed up as well.
I've lost my short head on my.
And you know, yeah.
I didn't even, like. It's not even worth getting it done, right? But I'm also not in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
What round? Do you remember it happening?
Yeah,
because
literally-
like you hear the pop, didn't you? And you just
No, I
like
didn't hear
what?
anything.
You didn't hear a pop.
I just did this. I shook my hand. Boom. I look at it. I try to punch. I went, oh.
Yeah.
I went, oh.
Yeah, it don't work no more.
It don't work no more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But luckily I had a good corner and they just kept me nice and relaxed. And
Did you go back and they just go, well, you got another hand? Like,
to be fair, my corner was very top on that night. You
Yeah.
understand? Like they kept my mind sharp and focused. So that was good. But after that fight, I learned.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things after that fight
Yeah.
in life and in boxing.
Of
I learned
course.
a lot of things.
Right. So ruptured.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously it's an immediate surgery, isn't it? Otherwise,
Yeah,
you
I
run the
had
risk of
to-
not having a bicep.
That's what they said. So when I had the surgery, they opened it up. I
Yep.
was sleeping, and then they said to me, "You was only a couple days away from us not being able to do the surgery."
Oh, did you wait before you went and did it?
Yeah. So straight after the fight,
Yeah.
I went A&E with someone. I was there for about 4 hours after the fight. So I'm still buzzing, right?
Yeah.
So adrenaline's still going through me.
Yep.
I'm not feeling nothing.
Yeah.
Then the A&E doctor to take a look at me. "Oh, you got, your biceps gone. We can't do no CT
Yeah.
scans here, nothing like that." Okay. Come 10 o'clock. Now, I can't shower myself.
Nope.
I can't sleep properly.
Nope.
I can't eat my food properly. Luckily, the person I was with sorted me out. So I was blessed in that sense. But then after that, it was long after that.
Yeah.
And then of course I got the surgery.
Yep.
And then it was my first experience getting a surgery, right?
It was your first surgery.
It's my
it's
first
a
surgery.
Ruptured bicep.
It's a ruptured bicep. So I'm in there with my friend, she's there, she's helping me. Great stuff. After I wake up, my hands on the cast,
Yep.
just normal procedure. I didn't feel nothing because remember I'm still high on
Mhm.
all the medication.
Yep.
2-3 hours later,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
And then from there it's just a long road back. But
How long has it been though? Like, because from your perspective, like I'm saying, you're 8-0 now. You were flying,
yeah.
right? How did you deal with that mentally? Because
Nah, it wasn't-
Did you ever at any moment be like, oh,
No, I feel like every fight. So this is what I say to a lot of people, right?
Mm.
And to all the young fighters out there who they're a bit younger than me and they're coming through the pro game. Sometimes it's just your turn to go through it.
yeah, of course,
Sometimes it's just your turn to
Yeah.
go through it. So for me, it's like it's just my time to go through it.
yeah,
Even though it's my time, it was still very hard mentally because I'm used to training twice a day, every other day. I'm consistently training for the past 3 years because as
Yep.
you know, as a pro, you can't be taking 6 months off or 3 months off and then
Yeah.
coming back. You have to train consistently in a gym. When that gets taken away from you,
yeah,
it gets dark.
for sure.
You see a lot of world champions when they retire, it gets dark for them too because boxing's all they know.
Yep.
And when they stop, they feel dead.
So how did you stay? I mean, obviously you're gonna feel low, but like the amount of activity you do, because everyone does it. You replace the emotional
fair-
with the physical. How did you stay moving forward? How did you stay active within reason and not go into?
It just got dark.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, it just
Speak
got
about
dark.
it. Go
But
on.
just naturally, to be fair, I don't really go into it too much because
Yeah.
I don't really like telling anybody like a
Of
sub.
course.
I'm not really a guy.
It's not a sub story.
I'm really a guy for a sub story, but
No, but,
what it
but
is,
it's
it
your
just gets
identity,
dark.
right? It's your identity, and now it's gone.
It gets dark. But like I said, these are challenges in life that we all have to go
Yeah.
through. You know what I mean? Whether it be your sports,
Yep.
it could be something else. It could be something else, or it could be X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
I just say it's my time to go through it,
Yep.
and somehow my mentor always tells me, Tony Jarrett, there's always light in the tunnel. Like that suffering always comes to an end. Yeah.
100%.
So it took me.
And if it doesn't, it is the end, as in the end, and it don't matter no more.
Yeah, but you just get through it, you know.
Yeah.
And you gotta take. It's important just from a sports perspective.
Yeah.
To just look at other fighters that got injured, other fighters that are out on the side. I'll give you an example.
Go on.
Many people might raise the eyebrows. Dennis McCann.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known him from age 14, 15. Now he's been accused,
Yep.
allegedly accused of taking banned substances. Okay, so they're not giving him his license. He's not fighting. Now
Yeah.
he was on the verge of a world title and he was getting paid big bucks from the Saudis, right?
Mhm.
That's now been taken away from him. Boxing is his identity.
Yep.
That's all Dennis McCann knows, right?
Yep.
When I've been watching him on TikTok and all this other stuff, he's doing other things for his mind.
Yeah.
He's doing triathlon at the minute, Ironman stuff, just to mentally keep sane and mentally fit. I think is the main thing. So sometimes you feel like you're going through something worse.
Yeah.
there's always someone else going for something as well.
Yeah,
the
for
exact
sure.
same. And if I'm gonna be honest, if I missed out on a couple £1 million, like how you missed out, I'd be very upset.
Very upset, especially like you know, there's no one knows what's gone on except for him and that doctor and whoever else is involved in the board and all of that stuff.
And as soon as you hear drugs, everyone raises an eyebrow. It doesn't matter if it's true, or if it's not true. See, I've known the mechanic since the age of 14.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, and I've seen him drop weight. Yep. Basically go into a fight with no water.
Yep.
And no food. He still mash up a guy.
But I mean, he's one of them guys, right? He's a natural. He's just a natural fighter. He's one of them.
I've seen him mash up a guy in the fight, and he's on lack of water and lack of food. So for me, even I'm a bit like,
he don't need it.
He doesn't need it.
He don't need it. I've seen him go through it.
Exactly. So just another message. Yeah. If you're going through something, there's always someone else going through something worse. You can always take inspiration from that person as well. You know what I mean?
100%.
100%.
Right. So after the surgery, how long has the rehab been? Because
rehab
it's a long.
It was 5 months.
Yeah.
It was 5-6 months. It was 5-6 months, and even after the 5-6 months,
there's a confidence factor as well.
There's a confidence factor, and it also is my arm gonna be the same again? Naturally, no, it's not. Like it's not. Just to be honest, like it's not. Like it's not. But you can work around it.
100%.
You know, this is also another thing for other pro athletes. Every fighter goes through injuries. Yep. Every fighter has an injury. As you get older, we're all dealing with some sort of injury. Mm-hmm. Some type of injury. It's just how we work through it. You know? That's another thing I took away from a lot of other fighters, is that most of us have injuries. How do we work through it?
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know a single fighter that has gone through a camp, that turns up, that weighs in, that is ready for fight night, that does not have something.
Exactly.
Did you see recently? Because he's in your division. Did you see recently? Josh Kelly has started talking about like the mental struggles that he was going through. Because that was proper interesting for me. Because obviously Josh Kelly's, you know. Josh Kelly's in the weight above. Super. I thought you was.
I do welterweight.
I thought you was super welter.
No. I do welterweight, but just in my last fight, because it was so close from after Ramadan fasting, I just did 150 because it was just.
I thought you did. I thought you was a super welter.
No, I'm too small for that, man. I get eaten. I get eaten by super welterweights at my size. Josh Kelly is super welterweight.
Yeah, but he was saying that he was doing like habitual lemsips the week before the fight because he was adamant. He would convince himself that he was going to get sick. That there's a million different things that you can convince yourself about. So like you're saying, your arm's probably not the same as what it was, but everything else works.
So Josh Kelly, remember I used to train at Adam Booth's gym, right? Josh Kelly is probably one of the most talented fighters
100%
that I've seen. He's up there with me.
Yeah.
He's up there with me. In terms of talent and what he does in the gym, it's good. It's amazing. He moves a bit like me. He's gonna watch this. He's gonna watch and text me. But jokes aside, he's very talented, right?
He's massively talented.
You know, God gives you a talent, but there's also another side to it, you know?
Yeah, which is the darkness.
I was even watching Roy Jones Jr. It's the same things. God gives you this talent for a reason, but it's going to come with a lot of things as well, you know? Joe Kelly does that, even in training. I don't know, say nothing too bad or something that might be too offensive. I'll watch kind of what I say, but Josh Kelly, I won't say his mind needs to be right, but he needs to be in a good place. I think that goes for all fighters.
I think it goes for all people, dude.
I think it goes for all people. When Josh Kelly's, when he comes into the gym, he spars, and you can see he's on top. Boy, it's even something I look and I go, he's in tip top shape. But that's also, you know, Adam Booth. He's a master in the mind.
He really is, yeah.
Adam Booth, when it comes to boxing, he's a master on the mind.
100%.
You know, I give him his flowers on that. He knows how to work a guy's mind.
He knows how to work a guy's mind, but he also knows how to muck about with the opponent. Yeah. Which is my favourite thing about Adam. This is why he's the Dark Lord, isn't it?
Yeah. Adam, I wouldn't even call him a Dark Lord. That's even offensive.
That's what he calls himself.
Oh, he calls himself that? I've never heard him say that to me.
Mate.
I never, but I just think he's so experienced. He's like an old master.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a bit more a bit more polite towards him. He's an old master because
He's the man.
He knows how to get your mind working, and you know the brain in boxing is the most important thing.
Yep.
But he knows how to definitely get your brain working for sure.
All right. So injury, the road back.
The road back. We're still on the road back.
We're on the road back.
We're on the road back.
The road back. The comeback. 14th of November.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Day before my birthday.
Day before your birthday.
It's big 25.
But my eldest daughter's birthday is the 14th. So like you're doing it for her. Let's be honest about that. But now you're with WBM.
Yes. WBM.
Talk to me. How did that come about?
I just, after I got injured, my contract was up with Andy Allen. And I just, I see what WBM be doing with a lot of fighters. The most important thing is they keep fighters active.
They keep fighters
besides anything else, it's activity, because as you know, in the beginning of boxing, money is not really important.
No,
money's more on the high end, mid and the high end. Yeah, this stage, just keep a fight active. Fighters are happy. Yeah, and if you're good enough, you'll go on through to the next stages.
What was the old adage? It was like 10 fights to learn, 10 fights to earn. And then you start moving into like the proper money. I think that was like that old ad, like when you.
Yeah, but that's gone now.
Yeah, of course it's
that's
gone.
Gone. Now it's like now it's like straight after 8-6 fights, people want to move fast, right?
People want you in.
People want you in. They want titles. Really, everyone's trying to get to Saudi as well.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's trying to get to Saudi. So even after these 2 comeback fights, I won a title because I've been pro since I was 20 years old.
Yeah,
25. I had my time in the ring activity. I fought in Wembley, fought in Copper Box, all the places. Had my time on the sideline in terms of the mental aspect.
100%.
And now I felt more a professional boxer than what it's more like. So now I'm ready to move up. I feel after my 2 combat fights, I'm ready to move up and take on the titles,
So with now you're with WBM. So WBM are known for if a fighter is, I don't want to say on the comeback because that's not your case. Yeah. But like if someone's had a bit of a while out the game, if someone that needs the like the umbrella, right? It's the Warren family. They're
good people. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it to you black and white. So even before this, me and my dad was in a lot of talks with a lot of people, and they would just chat bullshit, man.
Yep.
But that's boxing, so it's not really.
It's not untypical.
It's not untypical.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not untypical, but a lot of people just speak a lot of nonsense to you.
Yeah.
This is that, false this, false that. Then you can't get through to them. Then you can't get. With Sonny, nice, instant, replies back.
Yep. And delivers.
He delivers, but he's very. Trying to find the correct business word. He's a very
accessible.
Accessible. Damn it. My friend's going to be disappointed in me when I say this. Transparent. There we go. Yeah. He can look at me and smile. He's very transparent with it.
Yeah.
He came with us. He asked me to do something. He did it.
Yeah.
He said, look, this is X, Y, and Z. Very transparent. Me and my dad was very transparent. We said, all right, fine, that's fine. Told him can't do October 11th, but can do November.
Yep.
Boom, let's do it. So then from there, that's why I signed with OBM, because he's just very transparent with it. And
See, I like that.
And that's all you can ask for.
I mean, especially in this business, in this sport, like you need to have some level of trust in the support team.
Exactly. So for me, my focus is, I know I say titles, but the short-term goal at the minute is, of course, getting back.
Yep.
Getting back active. Getting back fighting. Seeing how my arm also reacts in a fight. Seeing how that pressure reacts, the hormones, the stress level, seeing how it behaves. My timing is going to be there. I know my time is going to be there at my speed. Yeah, do you understand? But just shaking off that ring rust. No, and that's all it is. And getting that. How
many rounders you want to do?
I'm probably only going to do 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do 4 just to be better to be safe than sorry.
1,000%.
It's better to be safe than sorry. I could probably do 6, but why is the question?
Yeah.
If someone give me a better reason why, I don't think no one can. No. You know what I mean? So 4 will be what I'm doing. And I'll look very good doing it.
Fact.
I'll look very good doing it. I have my braids back, and I had them back in a long time.
Yeah, me either.
Turkey.
It's been a while.
Turkey. Yeah. I have my braids back, but that's the plan.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the plan. And I'm just excited just to get going as well.
After that, where do you see yourself?
Where do I see myself? So
I know we're talking titles already, but
yeah. So
you seem level-headed. You seem quite astute
man,
with it.
I've been in boxing since I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
And my dad does like white collar semi-professional boxing.
Okay.
Like he's been doing shows for the past 15, 16 years.
Shout out, Dad.
Yeah, shout out to dad. So our last show was in O2 Indigo.
Yep.
We packed that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So some pro promoters don't even pack out.
Indigo on a white collar is a nice venue. On
very
pros,
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the point I was even making is some pro promoters don't even pack out
Of course not.
O2 Indigo. So to do that on that level,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, it's good. So we know how the boxing game works and what you have to do to get to a certain place and tickets, and it kind of has to match up and add up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So we know that. But since my arm went,
Yep.
like I said, I was in a dark place.
Yep.
Yeah. But I would not forgive myself if I packed in boxing
Mm-hmm.
and I quit and done something else. I will not forgive myself. When I'm 45, 50, I would not forgive myself. Maybe now I wouldn't care. I'll just brush it off. That's the only reason why I'm making a comeback. Because when it gets like out of boxing, I've been doing this since I was age 8.
Mm-hmm.
Put my heart and soul into it since I was 15, 16.
Yeah.
So after 2 comeback fights, I'm just gonna go all the way, you know, and try it. But short term goal, come back. After the short term goal, that's complete. We want to look for a title.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look for whether there be an international title, Southern area title, English title. I'm good enough. 100%. I'm good enough to get a Southern area. 100% good enough to get English.
100%.
You know, you have to believe in yourself like that.
Yeah.
And then we just go from there.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you believe yourself like that? Like we've seen the body of work already.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised on a lot of fighters.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised on a lot of fighters. So you have to believe in yourself first.
Okay.
You know, and that's where it comes from. So those are the short term, and of course you got the long term.
Yeah.
Short first, and we go from there.
Like, run me through the dream, like, because obviously we've seen you on. If I remember rightly, I remember seeing you on a decent size show, like above your
Wembley.
Right? Yeah, it was right.
Wembley Arena, and I topped the guy in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cooked him. I cooked him. Yeah, I cooked him. So I performed better under high pressure.
Under the lights.
High pressure in big arenas. Even my first fight,
Yeah.
it was a couple box arena. And me and my dad sold 20 grand worth of tickets.
That in itself, I mean,
So you know,
so it's like a Johnny Fisher effect, isn't it? It's like
when you're selling 20 grand worth of tickets,
yeah,
it's crazy. And then my opponent was on his debut as well.
yeah.
So he was on his debut, I was on my debut. He was a tough guy, but even then I still cooked him. And then at Wembley, I cooked him then. And then that's when you would have saw me, no, tell a lie. No, and then the next fight. Yeah, the Wembley Arena one was a good one. That's where people started to take in, okay, who's this kid, X, Y, and Z. Another fight in Your Call. And there's McCann undercard.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great learning fight for me. It's one of my best learning fights ever. And then the next fight after was good. And then this fight, the previous fight, number 8 I had,
Yeah.
I would say it's one of my proudest fights.
Yeah.
Because for my arm to go and for me to be able to beat this guy, John Henry Mosquera, I beat him better than Cameron Vong, better than Chris Congo, better than all the other guys I fought him. Why? Because I had one arm and he barely hit me.
Yep.
He barely hit me and I outscored him. So that's where I get kind of my confidence from there as well.
I was about to say, do you take a lot of, I mean, you should be taking a lot of like mental powers and confidence from the fact that you did do that with one arm.
Yeah, with one arm.
This
You know,
is it, right?
with one arm.
So we know what you've got in the
Yeah,
well now,
because-
because there's some fighters, you know, like, let's hope it ain't a thing, but like, there's some fighters you see them get cracked and then you never see them properly the same way again, right? You see the people get stopped, etc., etc. But when someone's coming over an injury in a fight, it's a very different affair.
Yeah, I remember I was speaking to Dan Aziz.
Yeah.
So I've known Dan Aziz since I was 15.
Yeah.
15 and fat. So I've known him since age 15 and even he was telling me a story. He popped his shoulder at one of his fights. And he said the fact that he got through it, he just knows he's built for the pros, he's got the heart and the grit. Because once you know you got that,
Yep.
you gain so much confidence from it when you get back in the ring.
Yep.
That's why I say to all young athletes, remember, there's always someone who's been through something and can tell you, give you some sort of advice.
For sure.
You know? So that's what he told me, and then
It's just stuck with you.
yeah, it's just stuck with me. So now, like I said, I'm just waiting for my time to kind of go in there and just get that feeling again. You know?
I do. And like, run me through the 20 grand's worth of tickets, because that's giant.
To be fair, that's all done to do to my dad. But you know how it is in your pro debut.
Yeah.
It's your pro debut. Everyone wants to come.
Of course.
You know, everyone wants to come. It's your pro debut. Most people sell 10 grand, 12 grand worth of tickets on their debut. But my dad was just caning it at the time. I think he sold like 50, 60 ringside. The ringside is kind of where you get all the money from. My dad was the one who kind of organized everything. Everyone had a free t-shirt because I remember I was smart enough to learn from Hamza Shiraz, right?
Yep.
I've known Hamza Shiraz since age of 14 as well.
Yeah.
And it's fun fact, Hamza's dad and Hamza, they were the ones who first got me my first contract.
Really?
So because of them, I got in with Frank Warren.
Yep.
And they haven't, I actually don't think they've done that for nobody else.
No.
Nah.
You don't really hear of it.
Yeah, no, that's it. No. So because they know my dad and me for such a long time, they just helped me out. So that's why I always give them a shout. Shout out to Hamza Shiraz, Cameron, yeah. And but my dad did all the magic, like I said. My dad's got all the connects, all the links with all the Bengali people, and also other race people, but more so Bengali.
Yeah.
Because he's very well known among Bengali, he's very well known. Very respected. Yeah. Basically. So he manages, and you know, word of mouth is quite powerful as well.
It's the biggest marketing driver that there is.
Speak. So everyone wants to just come and just support.
Yeah.
Because before that, there was no Bengali fighter to be professional, right? There was none. So then there's Khalid Ali, son of Khalid Ali. Everyone knows my dad. So they want to come and support. Because I was also the first British Bengali fighter to be signed with Frank Warren. More people wanted to come.
I love that.
You know? So before I came onto the scene, there was no Bengali fighters. And after, now, alhamdulillah, thank God, we got Yusuf Ibrahim.
Yep.
We got Mohammed Mia up in Manchester.
Okay.
You got Yusuf Ibrahim's brother.
Yep.
I forgot your name, bro. I forgot your name. I'm sorry, man. You got Hamza Uddin killing it.
Yep.
Of matchroom size in the super flyweight division. If I get this wrong. There's a couple of there's a couple of people. Guys, I'm sorry if I forgot you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Listen, it's names are names, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean. The team grows, the community grows. But
there's more and more British Bengali fighters coming onto the scene after that,
great, right?
Which is great, and I love it. I love it. It's nice. So that's just kind of how my dad's also running off for tickets, and when my dad wants to do his magic, he'll do his magic. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna go back to it. Team Shiraz. Yeah, Cameron, he's very respected among the Pakistani community. People know he's a very serious man, Cameron, but very nice man.
Yep.
When he wants to shift tickets, he shift tickets. Frank Warren knows that. He wants to shift tickets and get him out there because look where he come from. He come from Ilford, boy from Ilford. When he came onto the Frank Warren scene, he didn't get looked after. Hamza didn't get looked after. I could tell you for a fact he didn't get looked after. But he believed in himself. His team believed in him. His dad believed in him. His dad kept showing Frank, listen, we can sell the tickets.
Yep.
My boy's got power. My boy is the man. Now look where they are. He's Frank's golden boy.
Frank's golden boy.
He's Frank's golden boy.
He's one of Turkey's golden boys.
He's one of Turkey's golden boys. You know, I prefer to be Turkey's golden boy.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah.
I think we all would, mate.
You know what I mean? But it's not like it's not deserved him being a golden boy.
It's not deserved. And also, this is the best version we've seen of him by quite a long way.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's not like it's not deserved.
No.
But like I said, back to my point I'm trying to make, he comes from Ilford.
Yep.
It's just down the road from me.
Just down the road from here.
Exactly. So he just kept proving, showing up, do what he needs to be doing. So yeah, just ticket sales really do help.
Of course they do. Who was the early doors? Who was your inspiration? Who was your one that you just, everyone has their fighter. Like for me, it was Nazim Hamed. He was my favorite. I mean, when I was like 4, obviously I'm watching Mike Tyson.
I got a thing against Nazim Hamed anyways, man.
That's fine.
I got a thing. I'll tell you guys why, yeah?
Go on.
When I was 16,
I
went to Kell Brook, Triple G under a media workout.
Yep.
Yeah. I swear I used to watch Nazim Hamed every single day. I used to watch him every single day. Like, whoa, he got tiger shorts.
You got to remember how much older I am than you did.
Leopard
Like
shorts.
he's my era.
Yeah, his leopard shorts. I see him. I'm so happy. I'm like a young kid. I'm 16. I'm a young kid. I'm like, oh, can I get a picture? But he's talking to Dominic in the cab, right? So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. He looks at me. I'm just waiting. Bro just turns up and just walks away. And I'm looking like, bro. I'm like, From there, it's just kind of a moment like, yeah. I don't really talk bad about nobody.
Never meet your heroes, isn't it? One of them ones.
Yeah, man. So from there, I just had a thing against him. Like, guy just blanked me. If I was a grown man, I wouldn't care because a grown man is fine. But a 16-year-old kid
with a British sporting icon, not just a British sporting icon. Like before him, who was an openly Muslim fighter? It was him. Like he used to come out doing the prayer. Yeah, he used to he was big for it.
Top man.
Yeah,
he was top man in that sense. Yeah, I mean, I give you flowers and that. He was a bad man. You couldn't really.
He was the first.
He was the only. Exactly. But in terms of kind of fight I look up to, so one of my favorite fighters it's always Crawford.
Interesting.
Yeah, Crawford. I used to love watching Crawford. Used to love watching Whitaker.
Yep.
Zab Judah. Yep. He's in his prime before he.
Can see little bits of Zab Judah, you know.
Yeah. I can get a bit hot-headed like him as well. Unfortunately.
Hopefully not to the extent that he does, but
yeah. Who was Hector Camacho?
Yeah.
Macho Man.
Yeah.
Hector Camacho. I got very good legs like Camacho. Hagler.
Yeah.
Hagler's was.
You're a very well schooled boxing historian, you.
Yeah.
You got a decent background in it.
Yeah. Edwin Valero. Everyone likes Edwin Valero.
Love Edwin Valero.
I do like Edwin Valero here and there.
I mean, you have to separate the art and the artist, right? Like he didn't have to be a good person. He was a terrifying fighter.
Most good guys don't win in boxing. You can't be too nice in boxing. No,
he was saying else him.
You got to be a bit cruel.
Yeah.
You have to be a bit cruel. I do watch a lot of Southpaws. I do like them. This is a fun fact. Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson.
Chad was a great fighter.
Chad Dawson, before he fought Andre Ward, was a very feared man.
Chad was the man. And even with Andre Ward, they still pulled him down weight to really even the playing field a little bit.
Yeah, you have to go into history and kind of you have to dig in deep. Yeah. Andre Ward on the inside.
Oh, he's the man.
Inside, when it comes to inside fighting, Andre Ward, inside fighting, very good.
Andre Ward is...
I got so many fighters that...
Yeah, he's one of the greatest fighters of the modern era by quite a long... I don't know what he's calling out AJ for. I don't know what that's all about. Like, just chill on that one. Do your own things. No, like, I know...
He's probably... No, but he's been gunning for AJ for years, though.
I know he has, but now he's coming out after it. Like, I think because they were talking about Jake Paul, and it's like, look, if you're going to fight Jake Paul, you might as well fight me. And it's just like, well, only one of you does 150 YouTube million views every 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Netflix ain't going to be bothered about you, mate.
If you get 30 million, then...
Yeah, look, I get it. All right, so Crawford's your favourite. What are we saying about Canelo Crawford then?
I got Canelo.
Oh, thank you.
I got Canelo, but I don't want to.
To what extent? Like, listen, this is a safe space. This is love, light, and abundance, right? We can be very honest. I tell you what, maybe this will make it easier for you. I'm saying Canelo bangs him out bad because there's so many things loaded against Canelo for this. I think this is going to be one of his final. Let me show you. You lot don't really understand what you're dealing with me. If it's even a remotely close decision, that's going Crawford's way because
so I think I was watching the Madhav fight.
Madhav, yeah,
against Crawford.
Yeah,
and he got caught quite a bit. Crawford.
He did,
but in all the Crawford
fighter, isn't it?
But in all Crawford fights, he always gets caught.
Yeah, he does.
In any of the fight, he has to get caught for him to turn on. Canelo's one of them. Do you really want to be getting caught by Canelo? You don't really.
You really don't.
You don't. But I'm only giving it to Canelo because I just think the size is a bit too much.
You're a welterweight,
and that's my only reason.
Welterweight. Would you?
He was a lightweight.
Yeah, I know he was a lightweight. Undisputed lightweight, undisputed like welter. But like you're a welter. What sum of money makes you go in with the number one by quite the undisputed number one at super middleweight?
Well.
What's the sum of money? Because there's obviously everyone's got a price.
If you're going to ask me right now, I'll do it for a couple 100,000. If you're going to ask me now, I'll do it for a couple hundred thousand.
Epic value.
Do you know what I mean? I do it now.
Yeah.
But if you're talking to me on a Crawford base,
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing it for money because he's already got money. I just think he's doing it because he's chasing greatness.
Yeah.
He's just chasing greatness. So money is definitely a huge part, but I don't think he's doing it for the cash. But if I was at his level, we're talking at least 100 plus in.
It's serious money.
Yeah.
It's serious money with the exposure, with the amount of it. I mean, it's gone quite. I would have thought, because we're 3 weeks away, I would have thought every time that we fire up YouTube, we'd be seeing just training vids, marketing vids.
Well,
whatever.
you know, Turkey actually likes to do things in his last 2 weeks. His last 2 weeks and week, he likes to do it. And then last week, he's always pumping it out.
But then, like, you're clearly a very well-schooled young man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your dad must have showed you, and you must have watched them yourselves, like all of the old HBO 24/7s and the Fight Camps 360s. That's in that other era, but it was still powerful. Like, you could have easily just started to phase this stuff in.
Only they know
6 weeks ago.
Only HBO know like how much that actually helps them out. If they're not doing it, I don't think it helps them out that much. Because if it did help them out, they'll do it.
Imagine how sick it would be. Like, we just got.
It would be good, but it's like
you'd be watching it every Sunday night. It'd be like the 100%.
Second.
You're like,
but you think about most 24/7s are boring except for Mayweather's.
Canelo was never boring.
Crawford,
to be fair, as long as he's not like giving the interview and talking about what he wants to do for the day.
Most all accesses,
they're
all boring except for Mayweather's.
I'll give you that. But
except for Mayweather's, they're all boring. And I'm saying you're tuning in, you're watching, you're like, okay.
Actually, I think this is as good a time as any then. So when you turn, obviously the comeback is here. What are we doing to make as much, obviously your dad's going to be banging the drum as we know, but like, what are you doing now from your own perspective for the socials, for obviously stuff like this? Like,
so I was out on the sidelines for a while, so it gives you a lot of time to think, right?
Really does.
The comeback fight, there'll be a lot of, oh, he's back.
Mm-hmm.
It's always going to be how you perform.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you perform like a wallad,
yeah,
you perform like a wallad, he's lost it.
Yep.
So, and the past 6 months, everyone's been asking me, when are you coming out? When are you coming back?
Mm-hmm.
People be texting me. Some people think I retired. Some people think I'm getting up to no good. So people, naturally, they're going to be interested. It's like your first fight, right? You haven't got to do too much. Yeah. For your first fight, you haven't got to do too much. It's what you do after the fight.
Yeah, you got to keep it going though, isn't it?
So in terms of this right now, it will do it. It will do itself. The usual, I do my own YouTube stuff. I do my own stuff on TikTok and the Instagram. Reach out to the different communities in terms of in East London.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know, share it out.
Yep.
It's going to be all my hardcore supporters
that
are going to come and watch, because they're the ones who come from the beginning.
Yep.
They've been part of that journey, and they're going to come. So it's important to, reach out back out to them, make sure everything's free flowing, and then that's it. And of course, from WBM, people want to see, even from WBM, that he's active. He's that. I think that's the only maybe constructive criticism I had with Sonny. But the last time was I didn't get enough. If you got
enough press, enough hype, enough exposure.
Now, I know I'm not no one's golden child. I know I'm not no one that I should be getting this, that. Just a little something. Yeah. Just a little push, because
a little post, a little story.
Yeah, exactly. Because if I can push out 250, 300 tickets, or even over 100, it's gold, man, for most promoters nowadays. Yep. Yeah. So, which over 100, me and my dad, we can do, but it's not easy. If you can do it all by yourself, it's not easy. Do you know what I mean? So that's why a little push is always going to help. That's one thing I was very transparent with Sonny about.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a little push from you guys to the world of good. Hence why I'm on here.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Like I said, the hardcore supporters are the ones going to play a major role. They've been in me from the Copper Box one, first fight. Since scores from the word of mouth.
Word of mouth is
dad's
huge.
magic.
Dad's magic. Shout out Dad. Right?
Shout out Dad.
Dad is powerful.
Yeah, when it comes to that
right.
stuff, very.
All right. So how many fights do you want before you start really going back into the big shows?
I said 2.
Just 2?
Yeah, 2.
The end?
Yeah, 2. Because you don't need to, you do your first fight, second fight, and then back on the Frank Warren show.
That's it. Immediately back on QB after.
Because even if you look at, for example, Kara Atuma. Sorry.
Yeah, you go for it.
Karo Atuma.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I think he got stopped in one of his fights.
Yeah, he got stopped bad.
He got stopped. And then even when he made a comeback fight, he made it on WBM.
Mm-hmm.
Do and see where he was.
Yep.
And I think he fought in the Frank Warren show the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about being smart with it, taking knowledge.
Yep.
Every single fighter you've seen, just going from there. You know, Hassan Azim, another one shot at Hassan Azim. He was injured for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Another guy I spoke to, I was injured, right? He had his shoulder injury. People thought he retired. People thought he was depressed.
Yeah.
He's this, it's that. And, you know, you see his brother doing amazing things.
Yep.
You're thinking, where is he? But he's just biding his time as well. He come back on a boxer show, 4-rounder, smart. It looked amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like I said to all fighters, it's just about taking different bits and bobs from other fighters. He could have easily done a 6-rounder.
I love the mindset.
Yeah.
I really like the mindset because
it's just not letting ego get ahead of you because
that's it.
It's not letting ego get ahead of you because I don't want to mention no names.
Doesn't have to be.
But there's one fight I saw. He had a shoulder surgery, right?
Yep.
He had a 10-rounder. So he had his shoulder surgery. He had a 10-rounder, and he lost. It was an 8 or a 10, and he lost. But he was 2 fights away from fighting a certain someone and earning good money. And it's like he didn't look good purely because the fact because he had shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
And for all we know, I don't want to say nothing bad, but he could have rushed it. But the point I'm trying to make from the story, never tell a story without a point. Never make a point about a story, yeah?
I mean,
shout out Justin James, yeah?
I've specialised in the opposite of that, but don't worry about it.
But so the point I'm trying to make from that is why? I just come back on the 10.
Yep.
What's the rush?
Yeah.
What is the rush? I'm gonna be 24, 25 when if it happens, yeah? I still got a good 5, 6, 7, 8 years in boxing.
Yeah.
So there's no rush. 4-rounder is okay. No rush. You know what I mean? I haven't got I can do a long training camp, but not high intensity.
Yeah.
Then my body gets injured.
Yeah.
Because it's a 4-rounder. Anyone can do 4 rounds straight. Anyone, if you just, you know what I mean?
You're mentally strong enough.
That's not the mindset I'm going in with, by the way, guys. But I'm just trying to say, I will be training hard for the fight. I'm saying you don't want your body to get injured and rough rugged for 14, 15 months like the ring. You want to be putting your body through intense stress just like that. No, I don't. I want to build into it. The 4, because I can easily do 4 than 8. I can do 4 than 8.
100%.
So the 4 just to get the ring with stuff.
Man, I'm a little bit in love with the mindset, to be honest.
Yeah, you got to study the boxing.
It's just very smart, and like I'm gonna sound like a proper old man, right? To someone my age, to hear that mindset from someone your age, is
I'm getting old though.
You ain't getting that old, mate.
I'm getting old.
No, you're all right. I think you're all right. There's not a single grey hair. We're good, right? And it's a full head of beautiful hair. It's a crazy head of hair. Look at that.
I know,
mate. But like. That in itself is worth so much. There's a rush because time waits for no one. But but you know what? You can't. If you do rush, something's gonna go bad.
Something's gonna go wrong. It's like, for example, I was like taking this. I don't know if you can relate to this. You know when you ever go up stairs, but you take 2 steps at a time.
What you do? You do the awkward trip and hope no one sees you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like that. And something you can do and it's smooth. It's like I look good, but something you're tripping, you're like.
You're like, it's always when someone's watching as well. It's never just you.
Exactly.
And you always it's a bad look.
Exactly. So that's just what I take from it. Just take your time. You're okay. The main thing is you're coming back. Take lots of history lessons from other fighters. You'll be good. Because even though I might come back and say I'm coming back doing an 8-rounder, people might go, yeah. You look amazing, Cal. You look good. And next minute you look terrible. About that. This is it. That's how it works.
So
that's ego.
I think what I've taken from this chat is that you are completely beholden of your own career, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. You have a very clear identity of who you are, which is very rare for someone under the age of like.
But you learn that when you get injured.
Yeah, you do
learn that. That's something I had to learn. Like I said, when it gets dark, you have to learn. So even. I give every young fighter this example. Boxing doesn't make you. Because before, my whole life was boxing, right? From age 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, it's boxing. You know, I used to train with Harlem Eubank, and he used to give me lots of advice from Chris Eubank Senior. You know, to be a full-time professional athlete, you give up your social life, your relationship life, your girlfriend, you give that up. Your friendship life, you can't go to certain places, your social life, you give up so much. That's why a lot of fighters,
and it's never enough.
It's never enough. Sometimes it's a lot of fighters, we don't make it.
No.
That's the reality is. A lot of us go into dark, deep depression stuff. So just from getting injured, I started to understand, listen, boxing doesn't make me. I just do boxing. I'm only here for a brief time. Let's just do it smart. But boxing don't make me. I do boxing.
Yeah.
Now, but that's just something I learned from being injured for the past 10 months and going through whatever I was going through. Boxing doesn't make me. I just do boxing.
I'm not angry at that at all.
Yeah.
Like, it is just such a message because, like, you know, the amount of guys that, like you're saying, they're out for a long time due to injury, they retire, they have to retire or whatever, and then there's this giant void that can never be filled, or it does get filled with something a little bit darker, which, you know, like we've seen even like legends like Ricky Hatton, like some, you know what I mean? But if it can happen to the top, it can happen to the middle and ever.
Unfortunately, that's the kind of bad thing about people only do that type of things to forget. You know, because only they know what. Because as you know, your brain can only take so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's like your body can only take so much. Your brain can only take so much. Your brain's going and saying, "Yo, homie, you don't know what to do." Bloody hell, you might get into argument with the wife. She might be nagging at you for leaving the toilet seat up. And you're just thinking, I've had enough of life, man. Let me just...
I don't need this shit.
Yeah, I just don't need this. I don't need this type of stuff. You know? There's always a reason why people do certain things. There's always a reason. It's just finding that root of the issue.
Yep.
And trying to prevent doing it even more. Which is the most hardest thing in the world. And in life. And mentally. So... that's all it is. It's just finding yourself. Boxers, all athletes is very hard. Very hard. Very hard.
Right, as I said, November 14th.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
We're back.
We're live.
I mean, I would love to say that I would be there, but obviously it's a child's birthday, so I can't on that one. But
Box Nation.
the second comeback,
Box Nation.
I will be there.
Box Nation.
Box Nation will
Box
be
Nation.
watching.
We're live. We're cooking again. You know, I'm just excited just to get into the swing of things and just to get that camp feeling, even though camp's not really started, just to get into the swing of things, training. Oh, the main thing is training towards something.
Yep.
You know, it's training towards something on that day and just going from there.
Love it. You know? Khalid, you're an absolute animal, mate. Thank you so much for coming, bro.
Thank you. Thank you for having me as well.
Mate, anytime, you're open door,
nice.
mate. Great chat with Khalid. Back out on the 14th of November, York Hall. If you cannot be there, it will be live on Box Nation. Like, rate, subscribe. His socials will be in the description, as well as the Boxing Factory. Just if anyone wants to get in shape, brand new gym, Whitechapel, looks powerful.